Welcome to Shul.com. We are reading from the Laws of Shabbat, Rabbi Nachson, and we are up to delivering a eulogy on Erev Shabbat, number 87. Some communities have a custom to refrain from giving a eulogy after Hatzot on Erev Shabbat, other than for a Torah scholar. Okay, next topic is traveling on Erev Shabbat, traveling on a boat. 88. One may not travel on a boat beginning from Thursday if the trip will extend into Shabbat. This is because by doing so, one is not able to enjoy Shabbat as a result of the tossing and turning of the boat. And only after 3 days does one stabilize from the seasick feelings. So if you're going on a cruise ship, the Thursday leaving of the port is a problem. However, one who is traveling for the purpose of a mitzvah may even travel on a boat on Thursday or even on Erev Shabbat. Similarly, one is allowed to travel by boat if he's doing so for his livelihood. So let's look at 125, what he says here. It says, Shulchan Aruch 248-1. He brings down examples of mitzvot that one is permitted to travel for include moving to Eretz Yisrael, or even just visiting. That's if you're going by boat, collecting money for a Torah institution, or to enable one's children to get married. Okay. 89. One who is permitted to travel by boat must request from the non-Jewish captain of the boat that he not travel on Shabbat. However, if the boat runs on a specific schedule, or if the non-Jew does not listen to him, one may nevertheless travel on the boat, even if it will be traveling on Shabbat as well. This is only permitted if the captain of the boat is not Jewish, and if most of the people on the boat are not Jewish. 90. Before traveling on a boat, even in permitted circumstances as listed above, one must ensure that all aspects on the boat do not present the issue for Shabbat, such as having electric doors or electric bathrooms and the like. This can prevent a very difficult situation for an observant Jew, and one should not travel in such a boat on Shabbat. 91. If one is on a boat that arrives at the port on Shabbat, it is permitted to exit the boat via a ramp that was made on Shabbat in order to get off the boat, provided that it was made for a non-Jew to exit first, or one can also exit the boat in a smaller rowboat. Interesting. However, it is not permitted for one to take along his belongings, since this is a violation of the melacha hotza'ah. If one will sustain a large financial loss by leaving his items on board of the boat, then he may ask a non-Jew to take them off of the boat for him, and even promise to pay the non-Jew for his service of doing so. Once the one exits the boat, he may then walk throughout the city that he is in, even if the city was only within the tichum of where the boat docked. 92. It is permitted to enter a docked boat that will not be traveling on Shabbat. So, if you go to the marina and you want to get onto a boat, you can do that on Shabbat. 93. On Shabbat, it is prohibited to enter a boat that will be traveling, even if it does not use a motor or to get to pray with a minyan. So he's saying here that if a person wants to go onto a boat on Shabbat itself, it's asur to go on the boat, but you can get off the boat on Shabbat. It's only asur to go on the boat if it's actually going to be moving, but if it's not moving, then you'll be okay. And we'll end it here. Tomorrow we'll continue with traveling by train or plane before or on Shabbat. Baruch Adonai Le'olam. Amen v'amen.